loose. They squeezed the last drop of drama out of him and then discarded the husk. The message was clear. Even in the trashy world of reality TV, Corey Haim was too broken to be employable. He retreated back to the shadows. He moved back in with his mother in the Oakwood apartments. He was 38 years old, living like a teenager, dependent on his mother for food, shelter, and emotional support. The year 2010 began with a bleak outlook. Haim was sick. He had flu-like symptoms that wouldn't go away. He was weak. His body battered by decades of chemical assault, had no immune system left to fight. He was still hustling. He was still trying to set up meetings. He was talking about a sequel to License to Drive. He was talking about writing a memoir. He was talking about exposing the names of the men who had raped him. But the clock had run out. The machinery had extracted every ounce of value. There was nothing left to sell. On the night of March 9th, 2010, the Los Angeles rain was falling hard against the stucco walls of the Oakwood complex. Inside Unit 203, the temperature was cold. Corey Haim lay in bed, shivering. He felt heavy. He looked at his mother, Judy, the woman who had been there for the first audition, the first check, the first premiere, and the first overdose. "Mom," he whispered, "I don't feel good." He tried to stand up. His legs, the legs that had once danced and skated, gave way. He collapsed onto the floor. He wasn't fighting. He wasn't thrashing. He simply folded. The silence that followed was heavy and final. It was the silence of a factory shutting down. The product was finished. The ambulance arrived at the Oakwood apartments minutes later. The paramedics found a man who looked decades older than 38. They loaded him onto the gurney, rushing him through the rain-slicked streets of Burbank to Providence St. Joseph Medical Center. It was a futile dash. The machinery of his body had already seized. At 2:15 a.m. on March 10, 2010, the doctors ceased their efforts. Corey Haim was pronounced dead.